This is not so much a video about hating on Clemson, because everybody knows how much I hate Clemson. I hate their fan base. I hate their colors. I hate their coach. I can't stand number one Will Shipley in the backfield. I would just like to take the whole collective thing, put it in a big bag, and punch it in the face a million times. That's how much I can't stand it. But the Miami fans, however many there are up there, I think there's at least 30 or 40 of them by now, spread up and down throughout Florida. They cannot be happy with this hire of this Mario Cristobal as their head coach. This guy, this is just not a good dude. He's not good. He's just not good, period. I mean, like, when I was a junior in high school, like, I thought I was getting the coolest thing as far as used cars in like a 1989 Honda Accord. Thought that's what I was getting, but I didn't. Guess what my dad had waiting in the garage for me? A 1978 AMC Hornet. Yeah, that's about what I equate this to. So Miami fans, when they hired, and they didn't even fire Manny Diaz like publicly. I don't think he was even publicly fired, or that anybody had told him he was let go before they hired Mario Cristobal from Oregon. When they hired him, they thought they were getting the next Jimmy Johnson. No, you didn't. You got the Wish app version of Jimmy Johnson, which is Mario Cristobal's. And like, I got the Wish app version of the 1989 Honda Accord, which was the 1980 or 1978 AMC Hornet. This guy is not a good coach. He's supposed to be an offensive mind. He's an offensive line guy. Well, okay, we're fixing to go into halftime. They have fucking 0 points. They can't run the ball. One, an offensive line issue. Number two, they can't throw the ball, which is also an offensive line issue, quarterback issue. And you went through Tyler Van Dink. I guess he didn't work out. And I got this other quarterback in here just throwing incompletion after incompletion. And then he's over here on the sideline, like balling his face up and at the referee. And I could read his lips saying, "That's bullshit." Well, what's bullshit? I mean, what's bullshit? The fact that you're down 21-0, or the fact that Miami is paying you oodlings and oodlings of money, and then they fired a perfectly good man like Manny Diaz and run him off to replace him with your sorry ass? I mean, Manny Diaz wasn't the greatest football coach around, but hell, they gave him 1 year in 2019 to get his feet wet. 2020 was a COVID year. A COVID year. So we can't really count that, right? And in 2021, last year, he won like 7 of his last 8 games or something like that down the stretch. He was doing pretty good. But no, they wanted to bring you in because you was a Miami man, because you went to the University of Miami, because you coached at FIU back in like the mid-2000s. And what did you do? Oh, they said, he did miraculous things at FIU. What did you do at FIU? Like win a couple of games? Like you finished like 3rd in Conference USA, tied in the Eastern Division? I mean, who gives a fuck? I mean, anything that you could do at FIU was an accomplishment. Even if it was losing games, it was an accomplishment because the program is in its infancy. I don't get it. I don't get the mindset. I don't get the thinking behind some of these decisions that are made. Meanwhile, this guy's terrible. It don't matter. He's bringing in a great recruiting class, though, Carolina Chapel. What's he going to do with them? Nothing. He ain't nothing more than the Hispanic version of Shane Beamer and Marcus Satterfield.